Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we finished up at the Forsaken Fortress, and unfortunately learned that the Master Sword could not defeat Ganon. So we were brought back here to the land beneath the ocean, which has now been revealed to be Hyrule, the ancient land that was been sealed away by the gods, and learned that Tetra is Princess Zelda. She's in hiding within this chamber where we found the Master Sword, as to not be unknown to Ganon's presence. Can't talk right there. So I mean, if Ganon is unable to solve this three-piece puzzle, then I mean, we're safe, right? But in this episode, we must find out what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. The king, Daphne's haunts in Hyrule, has a theory about it. We must go out and figure out what has happened to it. Let's go back out and talk to the King of Red Lion, which we now know is his identity. Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword has lost its power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head to these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance up high on Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we wish to stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Let's do it. We are nowhere near done with this game, as you'd expect. Because if that was our final boss, the Helmerach King, that would have been way too easy of a final boss. Let's go back up. While Zelda must remain down there as well. Glowing portal is left. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at the time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much things about that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one, though maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around a place where people may gather. What he's talking about, obviously, is the story of Ocarina of Time. I'm just gonna play the Ballad of the Gales and go back to the Forest Haven. He's talking about the hero from Ocarina of Time who did, in fact, seal Ganon away as an adult 7 years into his future. And of course, when he left Hyrule, that was where Majora's Mask picked up. Now he tells you that we're supposed to go after the piece of the Triforce. However, we unfortunately still cannot do that. We are in need of some more items. Which, I mean, it wouldn't really make sense if we go find all the pieces of the Triforce and then try and go, like, confront Ganon again with no power within the Master Sword. So it'd probably be best to look into completing those 2 temples and finding out what happened to the power within the Master Sword. But of course, I'm coming back here to turn in my pictures. All right, buddy, here's some more pictures. Bokoblin, Phantom Ganon, Mini Blin, Floor Master, Bombchu. Okay, that didn't count. Helmerach King, and last but not least, Tetra. You don't say anything different, do you? No, you do not. Okay. Well, since I know this only counts as just a rat, I'm gonna go and get rid of that. And now I'm gonna show off something. There's playing the Wind Waker with the touchscreen, by the way. It's not quite as fast as playing it with the stick. Alrighty. So now that I've made a day pass and he's had time to build his figurines, I want to show off something. Since we went ahead and took Tetra's picture, we actually get something else as a result of doing so. We already did take Nico's picture, obviously, but if I step in here, we get all the pirates. Yeah, this is a package deal. If you take Tetra's picture, you get all the pirates. I do believe you get Nico if you end up not taking his picture aboard Tetra's ship on Windfall. But yeah, we get all these characters. We get Mako. Already checked Nico. We get Zuko. He's in charge of keeping watch. We have this guy, Nudge. We have Senza. We have Gonzo. And We have Tetra. Seems bossy and strong-willed, but she's actually quite kind. Orphaned at a young age, Tetra follows her mother's footsteps, becoming a pirate and watching after her mother's gang of loyal level swabbies. Tetra and her crew are in search of a legendary treasure hidden beneath the waves of the Great Sea. Tetra found it, but none of her other crew didn't. Hang on a second. Okay, never mind. So I thought for a second, now that we know that Tetra's real identity is Zelda, I thought that we would have had her picture in here as well, but we actually get Zelda's picture a different way. What I specifically also want to check out is how the sculptures turned out for the Helmarok King and Phantom Ganon. We have Godin, we have a wizard right there. Phantom Ganon. You can do empty ball. So it tells you about that. And the Helmarok King. Monstrous Helmarok King. Helmarok King is a monstrous bird that has been fitted with a mighty steel mask. Once the mask has been split by a hammer, its tender beak is revealed. Wow, that looks really good. Damn. Awesome. All right, well, those are the important ones that I wanted to check out. I don't really want to check out any of the others. So with that, I believe we're actually gonna go and head off to do some other side questy things. We're not quite going to go off to the one of the temples. If I look down at the map, down here is the location of the Earth Temple, and up here is the location to the Wind Temple. We're supposed to go to both of them, but it is non-linear. We can do either one first. Most places that I see advise doing the Earth Temple after revealing that we need to, you know, fix the Master Sword and whatnot. But I'm actually going to go off to the Wind Temple first. But I'm not going to quite do that yet. I'm actually going to play Ballad of the Gales and go off to Windfall Island first. Because actually, can I? I don't know if it's ideal to do that right now. Let me see. Actually, I know what I can do. I actually teleported to the wrong place. Where I want to go is here. This is the place that I tried to visit earlier, but I was told that we can't do anything there yet because we hadn't rescued a Rill. Now that we have, let's go off here. Believe it or not, this is actually required to do so. It also opens up a few more side quests elsewhere. But we're back here. Greetings, child. Seems the door to your fate has already swung open, has it not? I am the queen of the fairy world. Really, you look an awful lot like Fi from Skyward Sword. Does that not surprise you, child? I like you. And so, I shall give you a new power to the bow that you wield. Now, this is an upgrade that I thought we were going to go get at Northern Fairy Island, but I guess not. This won't make us carry more arrows. It'll do something else. We have a fairy that sparkles orange and a fairy that sparkles blue. Is that really that painful to have a fairy go through you? Kind of gross to think about. But the power of fire and ice has been added to your arrows! Woo! Nice. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. Fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. So we have a reliable source for getting fairies in our bottles. Nice. Child, now what do you guys say now? You're just my type. Oh, that's good. King Rounds is like, dude, this is no time for romance. Plus, you already got Tetra. Alrighty. Now, I'm not gonna capture another fairy in my bottle because I want to go get some more elixir soup off of Outset. But now that we've done this, we can play the song right and then get out of here. Now we're gonna head over to Windfall Island. Now here at Outset, or Windfall, excuse me, we now have mail. What do we got here? Good morning. We have 2 letters for us. Cash on delivery of 201. Oh, come on. That's rude. All right, what we got here? Mr. Fairy Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed the incredible chart. It should show you the Triforce charts and Triforce shards. This is leading into kind of something else, but we're not going to tackle this right now. This is going to be helpful for much later in the game. That's pretty incredible. I'll talk about this much later after we take on the 2 temples. Let's see here. And this is a letter from our sister, apparently. Let's see. Nudge a little strange. Ascenda, his beard makes him look pretty mean. Zuko's kind of weird. Mako's pretty quiet. Nico's fooling around. Helped with all chores and actually paid me a little for it, so I'm sending you some money. I'll loan my telescope for a little longer. Return eventually. I don't think it's gonna happen, Hyrule. But you get us red ruby for that. All right, I forgive you for that. All right, so starting off our next few side quests here on Windfall Island. Let's see. Not bait bag. I have like nothing in my inventory here. To start off, I think what we're wanting to do first is, let's change our, I'm gonna start off by changing our wind direction. I love this camera, I'm hiding in the bush. You want to change your wind direction to north, trust me. The thing we're about to do won't work unless you do this. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go around by Battle Squid here and climb the ladder. Because doing so, we can get all the way up to the top. Come on, go faster, Link. And step on the switch. And if your wind direction is set to the north, this windmill will start to move. This is important for us, trust me. Very, very, very important. Very important. Ow. Now, what I want to actually do is switch out to nighttime. Because we can actually get a lot more done if we take things on at nighttime instead of in the daytime. First and foremost, I just remembered that I better get this guy's picture in here. He looks very excited. Nice. We got that. Fortunately, doesn't have 3 yellow rupees in stock to replay Battle Squid, but I'll never play that game again. That really, really sucked. Alrighty, so coming out here, taking the stairs and up to the left here, we can now get up to that windmill right here. Oh, didn't make it that time. Whatever. Wow, the hitbox is really, really silly. Go ahead and jump over and pull out our bow to try out our new arrows. So we have our regular arrows. We switch with ZR. We can switch to fire and ice arrows. We can only go one direction. Can't go both ways, unfortunately. I want to pull this out and see that thing spinning up there. We want to shoot a fire arrow in there. I missed. I missed. The fire arrows and ice arrows, they use magic. So be careful, because if you don't have magic, you can't shoot them. Yeah, that's bright. But we light this up, and for some reason this chest now appears, despite this being like lit up by this this light here and not by the sun. I don't get that, really. Like, I really, really don't. But now that we have taken care of this, remember that guy that I skipped past? We actually want to go over and talk to him. All right. I'm gonna come over and talk to him. Here. Fine night, isn't it? Well, would you look at that? The Ferris wheel started moving all on its own. Someone must have started it up. Wonder who got that thing going. I don't know who it was or where it was, but it seemed must be one nice guy. I assume, of course, he is a guy. You can jump up on the gondola seats. Talk to him again, and I don't know. Do you see that little man in the light? The lighthouse has been reignited. Check out the beam of light that sweeps out now, shining through the night's darkness. Seeing that brave light beam fighting the gloom has made me so happy. I just feel like I'm giving someone a present. So here, I'm giving you this, little man. We get a piece of heart for that. So we have yet another piece of heart. Alrighty. Now that we've taken care of that, there's more we can do involving that Ferris wheel. But first, I want to come over here. Remember the girls that were taken from the Forsaken Fortress? Well, here's one of them. Take off, go away. Seems the rich girl is now poor here. That she has no place to live. We walk away and he's up to something. What you want to do is Follow her very slowly. Don't be close and don't let her see you. This is the one person in a Zelda game who does not enjoy being stalked. So keep a distance from her. If you don't, you're going to get bombed and ruin the whole side quest. Just pretend like you don't care, even though you do. So just keep an eye on her with the camera. Here, hide behind this bush. Or even over here, that's fine. Shoot. No, I screwed it up. I forgot to mention that this girl's name is Mila. It's kind of weird because that's actually my niece's name. Is this still working? Okay. When over here, you wanna have the camera here because she's gonna walk up and try and get in that safe. So you need to rush over as fast as you can and stop her. No breaking in this time. You startled me. What do you want? My heart is racing. You scared me. Wait, are you the kind of creep who goes around at night just scaring people? That's just plain mean. Just who do you think you are anyway? We have to answer the default answer this whole time. Just mash the A button if you don't want to read the text. Sure, whatever. As once Riz debuted in town, one day Monstrous Bird came and took me. Yeah, I know. We saw you there. So I spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last bit of her fortune gone. So she was rich, but now she's living in poverty again. That's terrible. The slob Maggie, who's now... So now another girl named Maggie is now rich, and she is poor. Right here. So it's a complete role reversal right here. So if you answer the default answer all 3 times, you will get our 3rd empty bottle. So now we have 3 out of 4. This is why there was quite a gap between only having 2 to now having 3. Is that our earliest chance to get it was after the 4-second fortress twice. So yeah, she's trying to earn money to you know, try and not be so poor anymore. She runs off, but she's just gonna steal from it again. Now that we've taken care of that and we got ourselves a 3rd bottle, we have some more side quests that we can take care of. What's my picture again? Oh, Salvatore. Okay. Shoot, I forgot to take a picture of the guy that was up there. I guess I can also take a picture of this guy. Nice. We have this guy. Little kid doing it like tying this. What we want to do is take this guy's picture. I don't believe this will count. Yes, it does. Okay. Works for me. Now, right over there, you might see that there's a balcony, a 2nd floor to the photo lab right there. What I actually want to do now is switch it to daytime to do this. I'm kind of doing these side quests out of order. I'm gonna point it west so that I can hopefully... Nice! I made it. Okay. This is also a part of the side questy things that we're gonna do here. I know we're really great heroes trying to go after the you know, piece of the Triforce, or trying to fix the Master Sword. We have a ton of rupees in here that we can get, and we're on the other side of this cage where we saw all those pictures where we pretended to care. So, want to grab this, all this, and we have 2 chests here as well. This one I believe is going to be a purple rupee. Sure enough, it is. Pay back some of the postage that I had to pay. And we also get another treasure chart. Not too bad. All right, so crawl through this hole right here, and we got to be really careful about this because if we look over there, we can see that the photo guy is having some sort of affair or whatever. I'll take their picture. You really don't want them to see you, and then just barge it on them anyway. Allow me to think. Ah, yes, I first started searching for pictographs that recorded true beauty. How interesting. Oh, I used the wrong voices. Huh? Who's there? What are you doing here? Were you trying to give me a heart attack? Sure, buddy, sure. You get your picture. All right, so we want to take that picture. Speaking of pictures, we can now get her picture. Yep, good. All right, well, I got some good pictures. What I want to do is take the picture I took of the photo guy. Oh my God, stop. I did not mean to talk to you. Yeah, whatever. Lucky lady. What I want to do is show this picture to them. This is, yep, Lenzo. So we do that, and we get another treasure chart for that. Very nice. All right, so now we can take this picture and erase it because I need more room for other pictures. I want to try and get his picture again. Oh, I can. Good. All right. Well, I didn't need to worry about anything. I didn't have to go sneaking around and back. All right. And I believe what I'm going to tackle now. See, there's more that we can do here, but we still need to get pictures of everyone. I'm going to take care of that first. You get a picture of this guy who was originally the rich man here. What do you say? Being poor must be pretty rough. You take one look at me and this is the first thing you think, isn't it? I ask you, why is that? Sure, the days can be kind of rough, but good things still happen, don't they? Yeah, you got your daughter back. She sneaks out at night. Oh, so this is kind of like your incentive to take on that side quest of getting that bottle. Picture of you. Picture of you. Already got the bomb shop owner. Nice. Okay, got him. 9 pictures left to take. I think I know who I want to give the last 2 pictures to. I got a picture of you. I need to get a picture of the shop owner as well. You. Okay, got you. Now I know who the last 2 pictures to take. But we need it to be nighttime again. These side quests are definitely getting out of order, but these are like some of the earliest opportunities we can after finishing the Forsaken Fortress for the second time. I'm sorry if things might get a little convoluted. When I go up by Battle Squid once again, you probably see a scene where I was over here by the windmill, up those stairs, all the way over here, and into this house. The setting here might look a little familiar, along with who we're going to see. Check it out. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have booed you out before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Have we perhaps met someone before? Yeah, because he's rich, he has no idea of who you are. But we want to take his picture. Gotcha. We also want to go in our inventory and pull out our skull necklaces. We have 31 to do here, but we want to show them to him. Right here, and he'd be like, hey, this is one of the skull necklaces that Maggie brought back. That's how he became rich, is he sold a bunch of skull necklaces that his daughter brought back. So he's gonna be filthy rich again. He's going to give us another treasure chart for it, which is also how we can go out and get riches. He was once poor, but now he's rich. So again, he and the rich girl have switched places, basically. All right, now we want to come into the back here and talk to you. Oh, no. This right here is Maggie. She looks awful in this dress, by the way. And she was the 3rd girl that was kidnapped from the Forsaken Fortress. So she met someone at the Forsaken Fortress who was like there for her, basically. Mo, the wonderful moblin from the Forsaken Fortress. You're in love with a pig creature. What? Bad, terribly bad. I've already judged my own dream world. So we have to take a letter for her and deliver it into a post box. Yeah, whatever. We get Maggie's letter to deliver. And I'm not going to dare read it. I don't even want to read it. Again, she looks awful in that dress. See if I can get the picture. Yes, good. Okay, we're full on pictures now, so we have to make another stop at Forest Haven really quick. We want to go into our delivery bag and pull out the letter. You might also notice that this is where the Cabana deed is that we'll need for later. Go up here and drop it off. Uh-oh. Ka-chink. 5 rupees. We've delivered it. Alrighty. Now we are supposed to wait a day. So like I said, I'm going to make a quick stop at the Forest Haven, drop off the pictures, and then come right back. And then also make a day pass. Lenzo. Which I just realized that the pun of his name, Lenzo. And you cameras have lenses. That is so stupid. And I can't help but love it. Wait, now that it's daytime, can I go back in and he'll be done? I think he said tomorrow morning is when the figures will be crafted. So it has to be a full day. Okay. Who are we missing? There's a few empty pedestals here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So starting front to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 spots that we are missing for Windfall Island, at least. Okay, sorry about that. I actually copied what all the characters that we have from Windfall Island, put them in my notes, and took out the ones that I already had taken pictures of. So there's 8 pedestals left, and I have 8 characters left on my notes to take pictures of. So with that, I'm gonna actually make a couple more stops and then go back to Windfall. So, all right, now I'm coming here to Dragon Roost because I'm actually gonna get a couple of these treasure charts. Some of them are actually specific. I'm gonna get this one right here, and actually I think there's one I can get on Dragon Roost now that I think about it. I'm not gonna get everyone's picture yet. I'm gonna focus on Windfall. But doing so, with treasure chart number 39, we get a silver rupee. We're 200 rupees right there, and I believe we can get something else now that we're here. Now that we have the bow, you could have technically gotten this with a Hioi pair from Beetle, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to stay locked onto that bomb. All right, just use a regular arrow for this. Shoot that, and blow that up, which drops a chest. I believe this is either 100 or 200 rupees. I don't really know. 200 rupees! Awesome! That's exactly what I needed. All right, so now that we've done that, we're gonna head back to Windfall. Alrighty, now that a full day has passed, we returned to Windfall, obviously. We're gonna head back to the house and see if the letter has been delivered. I imagine it would have, since we're friends with the Rito now. It looks like the postman is here. Honestly, you just don't understand. Do you open up your ears? Silence! I'm telling you, we don't allow postmen here! Begone, begone! Don't be ridiculous. Oops, sorry. I went through great trials and tribulations to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress and return with Mo's letter. Silence! Begone, begone! Then please, be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Silence! Begone, begone! Just acknowledge that I was here! Silence! Begone, begone! Like I just squawks at him. Foolish man, now you made me angry. I cannot even look at you to face any longer, or I fear I might. I must go somewhere to cool my feathers. So he really wasn't kidding when he said he doesn't allow postmen here. Well, what a wretched, unruly postman. I don't know anything about Mr. Mo in the Forsaken Fortress, and yet he always comes here bringing his letters. Does this Mo think I'll let him lay a hand on my one and only daughter, Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are. They'll never reach her on my watch. Well, so we gotta find, well, let's see if we can sneak a letter past him. But where we need to go for this is a place where he said he needs to cool his feathers, and the only place that's really open is that pub, or that coffee shop. So, let's check there. Go in here and, look, there's the postman. This is where the other sailors are at night. Oh, we also can get a picture of this guy right here. Right there. Yes, nice. He's normally part of the Great Sea, so it's a good thing that we're getting his picture now. Can I take a picture from behind the bar? Whoops. Yes, good. Okay. That's 2. Right there. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry you had to witness me fly out the handle like that over at Maggie's house. I'm not most embarrassed. That man just... never mind. To tell you the truth, though, I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie for a moblin named Mo, but as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't permit me to give it to her. What a stubborn, meddling old man! Refusing to accept letters from the postman. Who's heard of such nonsense? I went to great trouble to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress, and it was the most frightening ordeal, let me tell you. I don't deliver this letter, then I'm a failure of delivery trade. But I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I cannot mope here forever. Actually, though, I have an idea. The old fool may not permit postmen on his premises, but surely he will allow you to take place, would he not? You deliver this letter to Maggie in my stead? What do you say? Sure, let's do it. Honestly, you young men are a lifesaver. It truly never hurts to ask. I shall leave this letter in your care. So with that, we go ahead and get Moblin's letter to take all the way back to Maggie. Counting on you to put... And I thank you. So, of course, you know, because freaking rich people don't like postmen or something. I don't really get it. But let's go back. You know what happens if we show him the letter? Are you actually bragging about whatever that is? Well, I suppose being poor doesn't impair one's judgment. Screw you too, you rich ass. Anyway, go over here and show letter to Maggie. Is that Mo? Mo in my dreams? Read it this instant. This is Mo. Like how he's got his nose stamp on it. Maybe that's his like stamp to send it. So much that I want to eat you for oh my god. You are one twisted lady if you think that someone wanting to eat you for dinner is a marriage proposal. Oh my god. Anyway, to commemorate this moment, she gives us a piece of heart. Thank you for that. Now take your ugly costume out of my sight. Treasure it always. Whatever. But with that, we got a lot of side progress done here. We went in and got our fire and ice arrows. We got a lot of pictures taken. We got a dispute settled between a pig creature and a girl. So I think we're gonna call things right there. So next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we are going to wrap up all the side quests here and then make our way over to the Wind Temple. See you guys then.